Let's talk about the episode. So Sloan and Eric finds out that Sloan is 2 months behind on rent. Eric decides to confront her about this issue. Eric tells Sloan, let's put our finances together. Let's find out what the shopping, the miscellaneous, hair products, bills, all that's what's going on here. Why are we 2 months behind on rent? Something is not adding up. So when Eric put their stuff together and realized something ain't right in Sloan and her finances, everything is correct, but there's a huge chunk of her money going somewhere. We know where that money going in. Eric, however, don't realize that basically Sloan is playing sugar mama over here to Leo. So Eric, follow that trail, keep leading on to it. You will find out that your wife is a sugar mama. You will find out that Sloan is not the mother of your child. You will find out that Sloan been playing in your face this whole entire time with this baby, acting like a bored housewife, acting like she can't get no peace alone and quiet, like Julie, for instance. You will find out sooner or later that Sloan basically been lying to you these last couple of months, that everything is not as right as it seems. You will find out why she really wanted to keep Nicole away from that baby. You will find out why Sloan had been keeping it big secret from you. And you will also find out why you've been seeing a whole lot of trash lately and you haven't seen her. And her and Sloan been friends for how long? But now she hanging around the house, chilling out with her. You catching them in awkward, weird moments. Keep following that trail, Eric. You will find out why that a whole lot of stuff has changed for you, and why your wife over here want a break and can't catch one because she too busy being pumped for her money to keep this secret going and to keep this whole lie going on with somebody else, baby, that she ain't got no type of relations to at all. So keep following that trail, Eric. Stay right on that track. Follow that trail, and it will lead you right to Leo, and it will also lead you to the truth of who the mother of your child is, cause it's definitely not bored housewife over here. So keep following that trail, Eric, and I promise you everything will be revealed to you. Why she don't like Nicole, why she want Nicole far away from her baby, why she tried to prosecute Nicole for stealing her own child or kidnapping her own child, why she didn't want Nicole a part of that baby shower at all, why she don't want Nicole holding that baby. You will find out soon enough why Sloan been acting weird and shady these last couple of months. Keep following that trail, Eric. Stay right on that scent. Do not let it go. Hold on to it tight, cause I'm about sick of Sloan, just like I'm sick of Maggie, just like I'm sick of Constantine, and I'm getting bored with Eric, Everett, Bobby, whatever we calling him too. But anyways, though, keep following that trail. So now we seeing the trickle down effect, the down bad effect of what Holly did to Tate, and that family connection, and half brother, half sister, family friend relationship. Now we getting the downfall effect of what Holly did to Tate. Even though Kristen is somewhat wrong, can we really blame Kristen? I mean, Kristen ain't got no room to talk about nobody at all. Like Nicole told her all the stuff you done did to Eric, to Brady, and to John. She don't have no room to talk like that, but still, as a mother, I have a right to say who can and who can't be around my child. And if I don't want Holly around my child, so be it. But even though she still do not have no room to talk, I absolutely agree with Kristen about, I don't want you hanging around my child, I don't want your daughter hanging around my child. I guess she found some sympathy for Tate, saying that she basically let that boy take the fall for her crime. She basically could have cleared that on up right away as soon as she woke up and realized what was going on. Even though Tate told her not to tell, she could have still told and made it a little easier for Tate. She decided to keep quiet until she got caught and guilt tripped. So, while I agree with Kristen agreeing with, I don't want your daughter around my child, however, Kristen, this is just like a rock. This is just like throwing a rock at a glass house. You ain't got no type of room whatsoever. I agree with what you saying, but right stuff, wrong person. We can agree to disagree on this one, Kristen. If this was anybody else, I'd be clapping. Absolutely, you absolutely right, Kristen. Keep that devil away from your daughter, even though your daughter is already there. But still, I hate when they do that or soaps do that. They give the wrong person the wrong roles. Now, if this was coming from anybody else, sure, I'd be 100%, 100,010% on Kristen's side with her saying this. But it's Kristen. Are we really going to allow Kristen to talk like this knowing that she don't got no room? And like Nicole told her, you just as devilish as they come, and you also, your daughter walking down your shoes as we speak now. But wrong person, right time. That's all I'm going to say about that. Nicole, we can't let you go. We can't let you go too far neither, because basically that was your responsibility. We understand you had a whole lot going on with, you know, the loss of your child, where the assumed loss of your child. Basically your life was falling apart at that moment, so we can't really fault you, but we really can fault you, because as a mother, you should know what's going on with your child. If you don't know what's going on with your child, you're not in your child business enough, in my opinion. So we can't really not let you go and let you slide. Even though you had your own drama going on, that's your responsibility. You brought her into this world. You're going to have to fight what you're going through and deal with your child. And you was totally ignoring that girl. So, of course, it was easy for her to fall right into those type of things. She was already smoking weed. Like they said, one drug leads to the next drug. So, we can't really let none of y'all go at this point. I like how EJ stopped Kristen, basically bashing, you know, that girl, even though she deserved it. Like I said, wrong person, but the right stuff to say. And Kristen, you know, she takes stuff way overboard, so it was only a matter of time before Kristen even threatened that girl, put hands on that girl, or say the wrong thing that she shouldn't be saying, and that was inappropriate to be saying to her, because she's still a kid, even though she made a mistake. But we know Kristen will take stuff that far just to bully somebody. So yeah, even though, yeah, good seeing, wrong person, and EJ stopping it at the right time, because she was getting ready to go there with, you know, Holly. So basically don't nobody win in that situation. I do say Nicole was slapping her back just as hard with her insults as Kristen was trying to slap her with her insults. I would say that Nicole had the hardest slaps in that. You know, that one beat to the, you know, that battle of the words and the battle of who the worst person. I would say that Nicole was actually slapping her back just as hard as Kristen was slapping her. I would say, in my opinion, Nicole kind of took it overboard for me, but Kristen wasn't slacking at all. Kristen was, you know, there to slap her back just as hard as she was slapping her though. But yeah, I just wish somebody else would have been there besides Kristen to tell, you know, say those things other than Kristen. Y'all not gonna keep the kids from being apart. Y'all can stop trying. That's already happening. You see, they already snuck behind y'all back, hanging out at the park. Kayla and Steph happened to catch them, even though Tate did come clean and say we're not supposed to be together, but they agreed to let this one time slide and pass and let them enjoy their time together. So y'all not gonna keep them together unless y'all plan on putting one into a different school and one of y'all move out of Salem. That's the only way. Well, you still won't keep them apart. There's phone, there's technology, and there's face call and FaceTime and social media and video chat apps and websites. Y'all not gonna keep them kids apart. Y'all already losing and trying to win. Now Bobby or Everett, whichever one we call it him. Yeah, Everett, at this point you hiding something. You hiding something deep down deadly, something that it's gonna come out sooner rather than later. And the fact that you hesitating, the fact that you won't get a divorce, the fact that you won't much attempt to try to sign those people away from Jada, you either hiding something or you got something to hide that stop you from signing the divorce papers. Cause even though you said that'll be, you know, fraud and that'll be this, that, and another, there's ways around that. You just don't want to find out. And I think Jada got some secret money hidden there, or that was a past life. You don't want it. Is something there with you, and something stank there with you. And the fact that he snapped on who he snapped on, I think it was Steph he snapped on, or somebody he snapped on. That boy got anger problems, and he sound like a woman abuser. At this point, there's something off with him. The fact that he don't want to sign them papers, Jada got to chase you around. You don't want to let this woman free. At this point, after being harassed by Jada and Jada all up in my business, worrying about who I'm talking to. If I was you, I'd be wanting to sign them papers and get away from Jada, because it's obvious she want to get away from you, and for reasons. It's going to come out why you really don't want to sign a divorce paper, so you keep right on stalling. Stephanie, stay away from that man, because he is bad news, and it's something there that you don't know, but Jada might know, or Jada trying to keep quiet. Stay away from them, Steph, but you're not. You just as hooked in there. You so far gone at this point, and it's obvious that you so far gone. You so interested and worrying about, is he okay? Is he fine? What's going on with him? You gonna get right back sucked back in. You gonna get sucked right back into him again. Steve and Kayla. After all this time, he finally decides to come clean to Kayla. Kayla not quite too fond of the situation, knowing that it's Clyde and he killed Abigail. Kayla says, I forgive you, but I still need time, because you basically let a madman that sell drugs, a drug lord, basically free, and now he's running around crazy. And you expect Kayla to let that slide and to let that pass. I don't know why would you think that, but okay. Anyways, you should have told her a little bit more sooner, not wait till the last minute to tell her. And another thing, Ava, I was surprised and shocked that you went on ahead and told Harris that Clyde contacted you about a little black book that basically the drugs all him and implicates him, and he can get, you know, prosecuted for said crime. I'm surprised that you told Harris about this, because I saw you actually going along with this, thinking this was going to be the final ride with Clyde, which we already know would not be the final ride with Clyde. And just like you did this, and you did the drugs and the money laundering for him, he gonna always be around to use you again like a sucker. And I'm surprised and shocked that you actually told Harris about this, that Clyde contacted you about a black book, and I'm surprised that you actually did that. Now, what I wasn't surprised about, I thought Clyde was going to interfere with Chanel and Johnny Horton cabin adventures. Come to find out, it's Julie that was going to interfere. Julie is over it. She is tired of it, and she needs some peace and freedom. And she ready for the kids to get back in school. Everybody done had that moment. Everybody done had that breaking point before. Julie is one of them, and she is tired of it, and she is ready to be set free, and she is ready to have a little peace and quiet. She can't even much drink her wine and read a good book in peace without Chad's son come knocking over her glass of wine. She can't get no peace and quiet in the big old house. She can't hide enough from children or scratch the aggravation. Julie is over it, and she come busting up Johnny and Chanel last minute pre-sex anniversary, even though they didn't did enough of that in the hotel room. They can't even much enjoy the rest of it in the Horton cabin, because here come Julie. Poor Julie, maybe you'll get your peace and quiet one day. And then we got Maggie being... See, I'm trying to be nice. Maggie, you is foolish as hell. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say foolish. Maggie, if you don't realize that you're getting used and played and manipulated, and basically that man finna end up getting exactly what he wants from you because you being naive and foolish. If you don't see what's going on before your eyes, Steve and John then tried to warn you. Kayla then tried to warn you. How many more warnings do you need? So you think this just like Victor all over again? Oh, he was a bad man. Oh, he was a bad man. I came in and I changed him. I changed his life for the better. Maggie, don't be no fool. That's what my mama always taught me. Maggie, don't be no fool. That's all I'm gonna say. Maggie, do not be no fool. You better get yourself out of that situation before it's too late, and that man end up robbing your millions or whatever you got from Victor. Teresa already over there working up her little shares and trying to work herself with her sexy lingerie. She back bored again now that her son's great and, you know, living his life and out of drug rehab. So she back being bored again. So now it's back to you. Even though Constantine visa is he can't get no more time extended on it. He got to leave the country. Here you go. Got your lawyers looking into it. Maggie, I feel bad for you for not really. At this point, if you gonna let this happen, girl, just go ahead and let it happen at this point. And that should have make you have second thoughts, knowing that that's Victor's best friend and Victor's friend. So you went to Victor to his friend. That sounds very nice for you. That sounds very nice for you, Maggie. Even though we thought you was a good at two shoes, apparently you not too good of a good at two shoes. If you trying to sleep with the man best friend, even though they not best friends, but you trying to sleep with. Maggie, get yourself together and snap out of it before it's too late, and I may end up taking all your money away from you. And then Alex the fool over here already gonna let Teresa take all his money. Now you finna be Maggie the fool. You finna let this bald head man take all. Maggie, get yourself together. But anyways, so y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all. Oh, I forgot about what's her name? Paulina, and basically she radiation, and basically she's in lockdown, and she video chatting, working and all that, getting herself together, and basically at least she got a tablet that she can video chat Chanel and Abe, and they can talk to her and all that, so she won't be too bored. And in lockdown, she can at least talk to her family and her friends and work and, you know, keep herself busy. Maybe that'll make the time go by far for her. But anyways though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.